Elbaf is a land desired by the entire world. Big Mom once said that controlling its people could mean ruling everything, even achieving the One Piece. Because of that, many believed that one of the four emperors had already claimed it with their flag. But then, why does Shanks seem to have no control over Elbaf? Let's break this down and explore the theory in today's video. Don't go anywhere. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Before we begin, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Alright, let's dive in. The promised Elbaf arc. The Elbaf arc was teased long ago, back in Little Garden, when we met the giants Dory and Brogy in Chapter 115, Volume 13. Since then, fans have speculated about the island's importance and its possible link to Shanks, the red-haired emperor. The theory gained strength after his friendship with the giants was revealed. They even call him Brother, Chapter 1079, Volume 106. It seemed natural to believe that Shanks had authority over Elbaf. But now that we've finally reached the arc set in Elbaf, which began in Chapter 1126, Volume 111, the lack of narrative or visual signs of Shanks' flag raises a question. Is this island truly under his control? We know that lands outside the world government's reach are usually protected by a Yonko. This was the case with Fishman Island, which was first protected by Whitebeard, Chapter 552, Volume 56, then by Big Mom, who demanded sweets in return, Chapter 651, Volume 66. Eventually, Luffy declared it his territory. The same happened with Wano, ruled by Kaido for over 20 years, Chapter 924, Volume 91. After Kaido's defeat, Luffy left his flag there for protection, Chapter 1057, Volume 104. So following this logic, we'd expect Elbaf to be under some Yonko's control, but it isn't. Up to Chapter 1147, there's no mention or visual evidence of the Red Hair Pirates' flag in Elbaf. Oda often uses flags clearly to symbolize dominion. We've seen that with Kaido, Big Mom, and even Luffy. The absence of this symbol strongly suggests that Shanks doesn't claim the island. And if Elbaf belonged to Shanks, if Elbaf were officially under Shanks's protection, the Holy Knights would probably think twice before attacking. The world government tends to avoid direct conflict with powerful emperors. Just look at what happened in Marineford, when Shanks ended the war simply by showing up, Chapter 580, Volume 59. So, the recent attack on Elbaf, Chapter 1147, suggests that the island isn't under the protection of any Yonko. Otherwise, that move would have been a major political and military risk. So why doesn't Shanks claim Elbaf? Possible reason one, the pride of the giants. The giants of Elbaf are famously proud. The century-long duel between Dory and Brogy in Little Garden, chapters 115 to 129 already illustrated that. In Chapter 1147, they bravely resist the so-called immortal Holy Knights. They've rejected forced alliances before, like Big Mom's proposal, which they turned down after she disrespected them. Chapter 858, Volume 86. Even though Shanks is an ally, he may have chosen not to impose protection out of respect for the island's autonomy. Possible reason 2, Elbafs Strength. Elbaf is known as the strongest nation in the world, Chapter 116, Volume 13. Dory and Brogy kill giant dinosaurs with ease, and later sink Eustace Kid's ship in a single blow, Chapter 1079. Unlike other islands that relied on external protection, Elbaf has enough military power to defend itself. Shanks, being a strategist, may have recognized this and decided not to occupy the territory. Possible reason 3, Scapper Gabin is there. In Chapter 1147, we discover that Scapper Gabin, a former member of Roger's crew, lives in Elbaf under the name Yar-san. He protects his son, Colin, and even fights a Holy Knight. As a legendary veteran, Gabin's presence alone might be enough to defend the island. That could explain why Shanks has never felt the need to plant his flag there. Reason 4, an alliance, not domination. Shanks has a respectful relationship with the giants. He defeated Loki, chapter 1131, and fought alongside Dory and Brogy, but the giant warrior pirates now follow Luffy, chapter 1126. Shanks seems to view Elbaf as an ally, not as a territory. His leadership style has always relied on charisma and diplomacy, unlike Kaido or Big Mom, who ruled through fear and submission. Final theory, Elbaf is meant for Luffy. Another possible reason, Shanks could be leaving the island free for Luffy, the heir of Joy Boy, chapter 1043. As we know, Shanks had been waiting for Luffy's awakening. He might have understood that Luffy would need the giants on his side and deliberately left the path open for that alliance to happen. What do you think? Did you also believe that Elbaf was Shanks' territory? Do you still think he might plant his flag there, or do you believe he never wanted that control at all? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. See you next time, and thanks for watching.